The final warning, Decoding the Omens of Revelation. The Hook, the book no one wants to open. Most people treat the book of Revelation like a terrifying fever dream, seven-headed beasts, falling stars, and the literal end of existence. We've been told it's a symbolic poem, a metaphor for good versus evil. But what if it's not a metaphor? What if the omens described 2,000 years ago are no longer prophecies, but news headlines, from the drying of the great Euphrates to the technology capable of enforcing a global mark? The clock isn't just ticking, it's screaming. Today, we are stripping away the Sunday school stories to look at the final warning. We're decoding the specific physical omens that suggest the great apocalypse isn't a future event, it's already started. The geological omen, the drying Euphrates. In Revelation 16, a bowl is poured out on the Euphrates River. The prophecy says it dries up to allow an army of 200 million to march. For 2 millennia this was impossible. The Euphrates was a massive, unstoppable life force of the Middle East, but look at it now. Due to drought and damming, the river is reaching dead pool status. But here, the chilling part, as the water recedes, locals are reporting terrifying sounds, moaning and chains echoing from the newly exposed caves. Revelation 9 claims 4 fallen angels are bound beneath that very river, waiting for the signal. Is the drying of the river just climate change, or is it the literal removal of a spiritual prison door? The technological omen, the mark and the image. For centuries, skeptics asked, how could one person control the buying and selling of every human on Earth? Before the internet, that was a fairy tale. Today, it's a technical inevitability. The mark of the beast isn't just about a tattoo, it's about a total surveillance economy. Revelation 13 speaks of an image of the beast that could speak and breathe. In the age of AGI, artificial general intelligence, and hyperrealistic holograms, we finally have the tech to create an entity that demands global worship and monitors your every move via CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. The infrastructure for the mark is already installed, the only thing missing is the leader. The cosmic omen, the signs in the sun and moon. The sun became black as sackcloth, and the moon became as blood. We've seen more tetrads of blood moons in the last decade than in previous centuries combined. But the great omen of Revelation 12, a specific alignment of the stars involving the constellation Virgo and Leo, actually occurred in September 2017 for the first time in 7,000 years. The Bible calls these birth pangs. Like a woman in labor, the frequency and intensity of natural disasters are supposed to increase right before the end. Look at the data. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and unnatural weather are at an all-time statistical high. The planet is literally groaning. The seventh seal, the silence. Revelation 8:1 says when the seventh seal is opened, there is silence in heaven for about half an hour. This is the calm before the storm. It's the moment of suspended breath before the final sequence of judgments begins. Many believe we are living in that silence right now, a world that feels like it's holding its breath, waiting for the other shoe to drop. The geopolitical tension in Israel, the crumbling of global economies, the rise of AI, it's all converging on a single point in history. The conclusion, it's not about fear. Why does this matter? Is it just to scare you? No, the word apocalypse doesn't actually mean destruction. In the original Greek, apocalypsis means the unveiling. It's about seeing the world as it truly is. If these omens are real, then your life isn't an accident and history isn't just a series of random disasters, it's a scripted countdown. The question isn't when will the world end, the question is, where do you stand when the smoke clears? I want to hear from you. 1. Which of these omens do you find the most undeniable in today's world? 2. Do you believe the drying of the Euphrates is a spiritual sign or just environmental? Let's have a deep, respectful discussion in the comments. This is a journey we are all on together. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next week we're looking at the kings of the East. Who are they, and why is their 200 million man army finally a reality? Stay awake, stay curious. I'll see you in the next one.